What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another video. I am the Hobbyist, and today we are going to be installing these Vidavon aluminum steering knuckles onto my ForceRC HammerJaw. Now, these are designed for Wraith axles, and the ForceRC HammerJaw that I have does have Wraith axles. So I've got two sets of two, so front and rear, because it's got four-wheel steering. So without further ado, let's get into disassembly. Alright, so I got all the screws off my axles. It takes a little bit longer because I have the wheel caps right here that have a bunch of screws that I have to take off. But after that, I was just taking the hex off. So now these should come right out. I guess it's taking the axle with it. But anyway, so mind the spacers that come out. They, yeah, these pieces right here. Those come out. But yeah, so that removes the plastic piece. I'm going to have to obviously get out the stub axle, and it should come out relatively easy. We'll have to see. But anyway, let's take a look at these aluminum ones. So as you can see, they are a very, very nice quality aluminum. Very, very nice. They come with the screws and the bushings. Now, I already have a stainless steel screw set on mine, but I will be taking the bushings and putting that in. I'm also going to be testing when I take out the bearings. This new tool I got, this is an RJX Hobby bearing extraction tool. So let me show you how that works. The purpose of this tool is to you basically stick it in until you find the bearing, and then you just kind of wiggle it, and it comes out like that. So it's a handy little tool. It kind of beats using pliers. So yeah. So now let's get the bearings onto the new piece, and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so here is the shaft all put into the steering knuckle. So if we get the pin in there and throw on the hex, assuming I can line up the hex. There we go. So that's pretty much how it goes on. These are the ones specifically for CVD, so I think they've got a little bit more turning range. So, yeah, but everything feels, you know, nice and smooth. You know, very, very nice. So now let's get it back on the truck and see where we're at. Something to take note of, though, is that the bearing does go in at a very, very slight angle. I don't know if you can see that, but it angles it so that so they are directional. One goes on each side. So the bearing should be tilting downward for the side, and then it should all line up very nicely. So, oh, I forgot my bushings. Hang on. Let's just open those up. Get two bushings and place them in there. And then just kind of rotate your drive shaft back and forth until it's located in the differential. And then pop it in to place. There should be no more movement, and then you can put your screws back in. Alright, so I got it screwed back on. I don't have it connected to the steering linkage yet. But seriously, it's very, very nice and smooth, and it looks amazing. It bolts on, so here it is next to the original part. So the original part is plastic. It used to have arms, but those broke off. And then it has this little metal piece that bolts on. This part's actually pretty good, but up here it's thin, and I just don't like the fact that that thin little piece of plastic, because I have broken that before. So this aluminum one will completely eliminate that issue. But that's pretty much it. All the screws, it's threaded right there. So you just have to take your hex tool and screw it through. It's no resistance at all. Sorry for that squeaking noise. That's it locating itself in the steering arm. But overall, yeah. So now I'm going to get it onto the other 3 sides, but that's not going to be really interesting to you guys. So I'm just going to end the video here, but hopefully you guys enjoyed. I will be putting a link down below to the video that this truck was in. But anyway, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that like button, subscribe, and leave a comment in the section below for what videos you'd like to see next. But that's all for today, everybody. Thank you for joining me as I install this upgrade part on my HammerJaw, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.